Anyway, gotta go back to Diamond City. I really wish, for the love of everything, my net would stop crashing. I really do. I really wish my net would stop crashing.
Hope you enjoyed that song by Warren Smith. Can't take it back.
Yes?
Alright, well, first and foremost, I'm gonna go in here.
Yeah?
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. Would be a great quote.
He's my client,
bother with
Piper.
that?
Why don't you
You
learn
open
not
in a
to snoop
museum
on a
or
man's
something.
private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back.
Hi.
And not with your son. What happened?
Where do you want me to start?
Hello.
The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly.
Hello,
That
welcome
makes
back.
things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those
What
memories
is going
out.
on?
Oh, continuing the main story for a split second.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year
And
now.
as for why the last stream
Commonwealth
crashed,
of man.
that would be because my
Feared and
internet
hated by everyone.
sucks.
My screen
True enough.
glitched and for some reason the screen
Sometimes
was
they
showing
snatch
up as a
people in the
normal
night,
video.
And sometimes
Yeah,
the evil synths
so-
behind remind us that they're out there, but
Whenever my internet bugs out, it'll close the stream down and make basically the stream crashes, and so I have to boot up a new one. I've been doing it since the beginning of my channel. I mean, at least until I can get some better internet. I just have to deal with it.
I thought that was my side cause I also have really, really bad internet.
yeah, I get that sometimes. But no, it was my end. The stream crashed and I had to reboot it. It's fine. It happens. I'm used to it. Does it make streaming harder? Yes, because it's a pain in my butt to even remotely continue streaming. Especially when it doesn't want to keep going because of a stream crash. But, nonetheless speaking,
to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
What about him?
He had to have a way in and out. But am I right in thinking he's not available for a chinwag?
do you play like Risk of Rain 2 like, and I like Risk of Rain 2 and stuff. It's a really fun game, so do you play that?
Kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent.
No, I mostly play open world games like this, Fallout, Skyrim, Cyberpunk, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, GTA, games like those mostly.
Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
Doesn't matter what he knew. I'd kill him again in a heartbeat.
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fall
What
to the
are
old
you doing
subroutines?
now?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll...
I hope you're right, Nick.
Currently, I'm just doing part of the main storyline real
See,
quick to progress
it's
a
gonna
little
be a
bit.
piece of-
Jesus, Nick.
Sure.
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have?
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Omari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
So, actually, that's another thing too. Nick, Amari, the railroad, they're all kind of linked together. And when you go to Far Harbor, like I was mentioning in
Who
the
is
previous
Kellogg?
stream, Kellogg's the guy who killed your wife at the beginning of the game. He's the one who owns...
I already have
Hold
All
on.
right.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry.
Well, you two are out. And by the way,
Uh-huh.
He's the one that, Kellogg's the guy that owns this gun. It's not called this, it's actually called Kellogg's pistol. Or something like that. But, yeah. No, I just named it this and gave it an Institute paint job because since he works for the Institute and he killed your wife or husband, whichever one you didn't pick in the game, I just named it this because since my character's male, he killed my wife, I call it Wife Killer, it's its gun. So, yeah, this is Kellogg's pistol. Alright. Oh, yeah.
Ellie?
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano. Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that. Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client. Mr. Nakano didn't leave many details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case.
I also
I had
have
a
a
worried
character
look a
named as
mile
my
long.
favorite character named I've ever caught up. I just made a character super ugly for a playthrough of the...
That's
I'll
pretty
check
funny.
it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the north.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun. And
But
a
yeah,
pocket full of
so that, talking to Ellie right there, that actually triggers the Far Harbor quest line. And I'll do that at another point in time. Currently, like the stream says, I'm going to be starting now, obviously, doing side missions for the the factions. I don't really tangle with the Minutemen. just because I like to leave the settlements untouched other than by discovering them. So, but that's just me. I like to wait till I at least get to Nuke World before I decide on what to do. Anyway, yeah, so welcome to the Pridwin. Oh, the Maxim's over here. That works even better.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pridwin's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
Yes, Elvin.
Point the direction.
Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
You know, I'm almost starting to like these Brotherhood blokes.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
Copy that,
What
boss
is your
man.
character named?
Oh, he's just named after, yeah, he's just named after my channel. I didn't really feel like naming him anything, so I said, screw it, I'll name him after the channel. As you can see, I've got terrible health and terrible AP. But I've got weapons to pack a nice punch.
Pridwin is a magnificent ship.
How do I level up quicker, because I just figured out that agility is good for T. Vats.
Yeah, so, like I was mentioning earlier, intelligence boosts the experience points you earn. And you mentioned you were only like an hour into the game, 2 hours into the game, so you hadn't really done much. Me personally, if you want to build a build around VATS and gaining experience, I would make a new character and start with intelligence, maxing it out, and then put half of your remaining points into perception and the other half into agility. Because what that's going to do is that's going to not only make it to where your shots in VATS are more accurate, it's also going to give you more action points to hit with VATS, and every kill that you get regardless is going to give you a lot of experience because of intelligence. Up to the main deck.